Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Sudarshan Koirala and welcome to Data Science Basics. Now that I have access to Google's BARD, in this video I will show you how Google's BARD interface looks like and later do a comparison between Google's BARD output as well as OpenAI ChatGPT's output. I will do some minor comparison, not that much, but let's see how both of these performs. By the way, in order to assess BARD, you need to join a waitlist, and it is now only accessible in UK and USA. But first thing first, if you go to bard.google.com, you need to go to this join waitlist. If you click here, it asks you to sign in to the Google account, meaning that you need to have the Google account, of course. And once you are in the wait list, after certain days, they will send you the email saying that, okay, now you are in and you can start using Google Bards. Now that I have access to it, let's go and see how does the Google Bards UI looks like and the comparison between ChatGPT and Google's Bard. Let's get started. Okay, so the UI of BARD looks like this, what you are seeing on the screen. On the top left, there is this icon called BARD Experiment. And if you click these three main menu bar, it will be bigger and it's the smaller, which shows the BARD activity, FAQ, the frequently asked question, help and support. And similar to ChatGPT, you can ask here, it says enter a prompt here. So you can ask questions here. It says, I am BARD, your creative and helpful collaborator. I have limitations and won't always get it right, but your feedback will help me improve. Not sure what to start. You can try, and something is written here. So we can just type like normal questions. Who are you? Let's say, who are you to bot, right? Then it will go, okay, I am BARD, a large language model, also known as a conversational AI or chatbot trained to be informative and comprehensive. So I am trained on a massive amount of text data and I am able to communicate, generate human-like text in response to a wide range of prompts and questions. For example, I can provide summaries of factual topics or create stories. So this is how you can ask the questions in the prompt. I'm not going to ask many questions here because the use case might be different for you and for me, but it's just that the UI looks okay, similar to ChatGPT, and it also has the history. For example, let's say I have the BARD history, and it takes me to the UI here where it says there are many histories here. The good part here, it says choose whether BARD stores your activity such as the prompts that you submit, the responses that you receive, and the feedback that you provide to your Google account. So you can, now it's on, but you can actually go here and make it off. So then the activity is not on, meaning that Google will not store your activity in the Google account. So if we go back to our chat here, then if I ask something in the prompt, it will not be stored. Just to make sure that it is not stored, let me ask here something. What is pandas in Python? If I ask this question, it's analyzing something here and it says that, okay, pandas is a Python library that provides fast, flexible and expressive data structures designed to make working with relational or label data and so on. And it even provides some information. And the good part now, BARD also provides some resources, references, which it was not providing before. And if you noticed here, there is this view other drafts. If you click this one, it actually provides 3 different drafts. The first one is what I am showing you on the screen. So if you are not happy with what it is provided here, you can just click the second one and there is different answers for this. And again, there is draft 3 also, where there are another information, and here actually it even gives us some code. Okay, import pandas as PD, how we can load the data, how we can manipulate the data, analyze the data, visualize the data, and also provides the sources. I really like the way that they provide three different drafts. If it remembers or not, let's ask it, can you provide more information, so that it needs to provide yours. And here it says source related topics, pandas in Python. So it knows that we are talking about pandas here. Then it provides more information about pandas. And again, here there is three drafts, or now it's two drafts actually. This is how you can act with BARD, and you can just give good response, bad response, new response, and you can even Google it. Okay, let's click the Google it and source related topics, pandas in Python. So this is how it is remembering the thread so that it knows what we want to sort. So if we click this pandas in Python, it will open the new tab, and here it searches for us. And now let's go back to the BARD activity and see if this is being tracked according to what they provided. So you can see that prompted who are you? This is the one that I asked before I turned this BARD activity off, and now it hasn't tracked anything. So although they said that it is not collected, make sure that you don't provide the sensitive information. So yeah, this is how the BARD looks like. And now let's go and compare BARD and ChatGPT and see what are the responses that we get from both of these. Okay, now you can see that I have Google BARD on the left and I have ChatGPT on the right. I will ask some minor questions to see how both of these behaves. So let's first ask the normal question like, okay, what is data science and how is it different from statistics and machine learning? Let me ask the question in Google BARD, and let me just copy the question and then ask the same question to ChatGPT. So here in Google BARD, it says that, okay, data science is a field that uses scientific methods, processes, algorithms, and systems, and so on. It goes on explaining all the things and it provides some resources for us here. And there is also the drafts, as I said before. There are 1 and 2 drafts now. So draft 2, it's also the same almost, but little bit different things. And the source is kind of similar. And if we go to ChatGPT, it says, okay, data science is an interdisciplinary field that involves extracting insights and knowledge from data through various methods, such as statistical analysis, machine learning, and data visualization. And then it explains what is statistics, what is machine learning, and it provides the summary at the last. Similar to ChatGPT, here is also like, here is data science, and here is statistics, here is machine learning, and then it explains, okay, data science, statistics, and machine learning are all closely related fields. However, there are some key differences. And then it goes and explain what are the differences it has. So in this case, it seems that the Google BARD is providing more information compared to ChatGPT on the first go. Search related topics is data science versus statistics and machine learning. But here it does not show anything, but of course it remembers the previous history. But now let's go and ask, okay, can you provide more info of just data science? And I will ask the same question for ChatGPT also. Sure, here are some additional information about data science. By the way, I find that Google BARD is providing the information quite fast, but in ChatGPT, we can see how it is being provided to us. And let's say that in BARD, here are some additional information about data science, and it provides some information. And if you are interested in a career in data science, there are a few things you can do to prepare. It says first, second, and all these things. And here are some of the skills that are required for a career in data science. So it provides all the information. And again, there are more answers also, like draft 2, draft 3, and so on. And here on the right, ChatGPT, here are some additional information on data science. So let's say it just provides data science information and then some of the skills required in data science and some of the popular tools and programming skills. So yeah, both of these provides the information and we can proceed further. But now let's ask one more question related to coding. I will just go to W3 school and just copy the code of this try and accept and just paste it here without saying it to do anything. Let's see what it will do in both of the cases. So I haven't provided anything, but here it says, okay, the code you provided is an example of exceptional handling in Python. The try, okay, this is doing what, this is doing what, it explains all the things. And there are many different types of exceptions that can be raised in Python. Some, okay, it explains some other concepts also. But in the case of ChatGPT, it says, okay, the code you provided, the Python code, okay, it explains this, the try block, accept block, and here is an example of how the code block might be used. So it just copies this here. And if the variable x has been defined earlier in the code, then its value will be printed to the console, yeah, of course. So it just, so the difference here is in ChatGPT, it just explains what it is. But in the case of BARD, it is also providing some more information. Now what I want to do is I want to just remove something from here. Let's say that I want to make the indentation. Let me see. I just want to make this code wrong and I update this and let's just provide this information. And also in the case of ChatGPT, I just want to make the code wrong, save and submit. So the code you provided is a try accept cast. The try block contains this. The try block contains the code that you use. In this case, the try block contains the code. The accept name block, name error block then prints this. If there is an exception is raised, the accept block will be executed in this case. Okay. So it didn't recognize that I had some error. In ChatGPT, yes, this is this. If the X block will catch this, here is an example. In this case, X is not defined. The accept block for name error will execute the print statement. So it didn't actually recognize that I was using this accept block little bit to the right. If I read correctly, yeah, something went wrong. So yeah, no. Let us ask one follow-up question. Let's just submit this. Let's just copy the code. And let's ask the same question to BARD also. So yeah, the code you provided has an indentation error. The accept name error block and the accept block should have the same indentation level as try block. In the beginning, I just provided the code and it says nothing. But now it says, okay, there is some issue in the code and here is the corrected code. It provides the corrected code. Now let's go to the BARD. There is no issue with the code. The code is a valid try accept statement that will handle this. However, there is a few things to keep in mind. First, the code will only print and second, the code will not print. So yeah, you can see that in ChatGPT, it finds that there is some issue with the code, but with BARD, it didn't find. There is no issue. There is, okay, the third one provides the issue. Okay, there is an issue with the code. The variable X is not defined, so the name error exception is raised. Okay, and then the accept name error block then prints the variable this. However, the code in the accept block is not executed. To fix this, you can either define the variable X before. Okay, so no, it just says that, okay, there is something not defined and so on, but it didn't actually identify that there is some issue with the code, which ChatGPT actually finds it. This is how you can just compare and see which one performs better. What I see here is that ChatGPT is good in code stuffs because as many people are also explaining that ChatGPT it's really good in the code. But with BARD, it says that it is not good at coding. So it is improving, as they say. And from this example also, we can see that it's improving because it didn't catch the error that was in the code. But when it comes in explaining things, I find that Google's BARD is little bit better than ChatGPT. It depends upon what use case and what type of questions you ask. But yeah, this is just a simple comparison I want to do. It depends upon you, and I don't want to go here explaining all the different questions like 10, 20, but you get the idea. Like you can just use it in different scenarios. And if you have code related things, then go with ChatGPT. And if you want to have some minor things, for me at least, BARD provided good results. Okay, so this is all I want to show you in this video. I hope you find it helpful. If you find it helpful, please press the like button and subscribe if you haven't done it already. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.